Welcome to the second episode of The Doctors. My name is Dr. Sawyer Bork, Doctor at Pending. This is our very first even episode. Now, I've been thinking about what I want to do for the even episodes. Please excuse me. And I believe that everybody needs some self-love. That's something that we need more now than ever. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to count down from 3, and then we're going to say, I love you. And then we're going to go, aw, I love me too. Okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I love you. Aw, I love me too. Last episode, I asked you to send in questions. Now, it's been a while, I will say that. And this is actually the 3rd time I've ended up recording this episode, which says a lot about our society today, but it says more about me and kind of my motivations when it comes to this. It's something that I enjoy doing. It truly is, but I am struggling with it, if that makes sense. I don't know why. I can't explain why. There's no motivation to do it. But recently I got 2 more questions on the actual YouTube video itself, and something about seeing those comments and seeing kind of how much people enjoyed the episode made me really want to get back into it, do it again, continue it. And so I'm going to try to. So just bear with me, all right? It'll probably take some time to get into a rhythm. I can't promise how often these are going to take and be done, but I do want to do them more. This first question is sent by Gamerloaf on Twitter at Gamerloaf. Thank you so much. Question: what keeps you going every day? For me, it's purely spiteful. Proving people from like 6 years ago feels great. For me, I have set up my week to be quite busy. The only really days that I get to kind of sit back and be lazy are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. The rest of the week are kind of chock full of activities that I'm doing. You know, on Sundays, today, I go and hang out with some of my best friends, and we hang out, play D&D or other TTRPGs, or just play board games. For me, it is the requirement that I've set up for myself to do the things I want to do. And a lot of those just happen to be TTRPGs, or just gaming with friends. As well as, you know, I love to wake up, and I know this is all gross, and sorry for everyone who is grossed out by this, but I like to talk with my girlfriend. She's pretty great. She's pretty cool. So I like to talk with her, and getting up every day and chatting with her is something I look forward to. Here's another question. This one was sent in by Kimmy19. Thank you so much, Kimmy19. Question my friend and I argued about: do you prefer to read books written in the first or third person? She refuses to read books written in first. I prefer third. I think I do. Simply because we get a more omnipresent narrator sometimes, and so we kind of get to hop around between characters and kind of see how they are feeling, which is something I really enjoy. Whenever it is in first person, it is more limiting, but you do get to see the story from kind of one specific perspective. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't really read books a lot anymore, so take that with a grain of salt. This next question was sent by Denial Bane on YouTube. Thank you so much, Denial Bane. This one says, what was your coming into consciousness? What is the first memory you have? What do you think that says about you? I really love this question. It's a very interesting, deep question that I think is a really fun to answer. And so I thought about it, and here's my answer. The first memory I have is I woke up and I was kind of confused, and I walked downstairs, and, you know, I talked to my mom. I'm like, Mama, what day is it? She's like, it's your birthday. It was my 3rd birthday that day. That is literally my first memory, is waking up on my 3rd birthday. And that's where the memory cuts out. I don't really remember anything past that. I remember the house and other events happening in it, but I don't really remember anything else about it. And what that says about me, I feel like it's the kind of connection I have with my mama. Right? I love her dearly. She's kind of always there for me, no matter how many times I screw up, no matter how many times I am selfish or sad or just kind of just trying to get through the motions. She's always there for me, and I love her dearly for that. So that's my answer. Here's the next question. And honestly, I might talk about this for the rest of the episode, just get ready. This one was sent in by Jenny. Says, thank you so much, Jenny. Question: what are 5 songs that are equally great in your mind, but each for completely and utterly different reasons? Here are my 5. And I'm just going to quickly list them off, and I'm going to go into detail about why I think all of them. The first one, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Second one, Over the Hills and Far Away, sung by Nightwish. Third one, Teen Town by Weather Report. Fourth one, Cry Thunder by Dragon Force. And fifth one is Feel So Good by Chuck Magnion. The reason why these 5 songs come to mind are as follows. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, my queen. This song just means a lot to me. Truthfully, I've cried listening to it several times. This one was close and almost on par. It was almost replaced with It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls. But I decided to go with I Will Survive because it connects to me more. Like, I've been through crap in my life, and this song kind of was always there and kind of kept me motivated. But I actually want to talk about It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls now. That song goes hard. If you haven't sat down and listened to it all, you are missing out. It is a beautifully written song, and it is amazing. It's about going out and getting men. Second song, Over the Hills and Far Away by Nightwish. This is a gothic metal band. And why this song, Sawyer? What's up with that? That's weird. Gothic metal? I didn't think you were goth. I'm not. But, big but here, I remember listening to the song with my siblings. This was the first kind of heavy metal song I've ever heard. And what's special about Nightwish is, it's a heavy metal band, so it has the guitars, it has the, bass, it has everything you would find from a heavy metal band, but instead of like screamo or high-pitched singing or no singing, it has an operatic singer as their main singer, which I love. It goes really well. It's kind of like a combination of food, like 2 pieces of food that you do not think that will taste good, but it actually does, right? I'm trying to think of some, like peanut butter and bananas. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it's like 2 completely different styles of music that mesh together so beautifully. Third one, Teen Town by Weather Report. This one is a jazz and big band song, but it's out the wazoo whack. I'm gonna just say that. It is so weird. Period. The song itself is, I believe it runs for about 5 minutes, probably closer to 4, but there's no chorus. Or if there is, it's rare. A lot of it is simply just kind of some instruments kind of picking up here and there, right? Just every now and then, oh, there's saxophone. Oh, there's some other instruments. Oh, now there's a chorus. And then the song's over before you know it. And the reason why I love this song so much is it's beautiful to see each of the parts of the song kind of just get to show off in a little bit of way, but still remaining under this kind of veil of light confusion. It almost feels like they sat down to record it, and then they had no conductor or anything, and so they had no idea where they were going. And so some people kind of tried to lead it, but then they like stepped back. That's exactly what it feels like. I love the song. Fourth one, Cry Thunder by Dragon Force. Dragon Force is actually one of my favorite bands right now. It's a power metal band, so they play really fast notes and sing really, really high-pitched. I kind of like the older stuff, don't really like the newer singer. But specifically, Cry Thunder is my favorite song of everything, and that's because one of my best friends showed the song to me, and the song itself is catchy, it's powerful, but I now listen to that and think of him, and, we hang out all the time, and in the near future, I might not be living where I currently am, and so it's kind of almost like a nostalgia hook for me now. I hear the song and I think of him, which leads me to think of my other 2 best friends, and it's tied to me now. The 5th song is Feel So Good by Chuck Mangione. 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 I'm going to say Mangione. I listened to the song, actually my father showed me the song years ago, back when I was learning how to play trumpet. Now, Feels So Good, Chuck Mangione, he plays a flugelhorn in it, so it's a little, like, it's different, of course. But him, Chuck Mangione and Maynard Ferguson were my two biggest inspirations for when I was playing trumpet. Now, I don't really play trumpet anymore. I will pick it up every now and then just to see if I still got it, and I don't. It's a big whoop, it's been 4 years. But every time I listen to the song, I get this like warm, fuzzy feeling, and it's not from my father. And in fact, I have almost cut all ties that this song has to my father and have replaced it with that of my girlfriend. Every time we are able to meet, we dance to this song. And I know that's cringe. Ew, gross relationship, you're disgusting. I understand, I get it. I was single at one point and young, so tough. But every time we meet, we dance to this song, and it's bittersweet, but I love the song so much. This song, La Vie en Rose, what's it? I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots. It's Been a Long, Long Time by the Harry James Band. Those are some of the songs that we listen to, which is kind of like the older, kind of like romance songs. But this one has no lyrics. It's just the emotion behind the instruments playing, and there's so much emotion behind it, but at the same time, it's still happy. So that's my answer for that, and I was right. I'm running at 13 minutes now, but of course I'll be slimming this episode a little bit down because I do edit them, which is something I don't want to do because I am, as I mentioned before, lazy. So naturally, I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I want to give a quick shout out to Denial Bane specifically for commenting this literally yesterday, and I saw it and I was like, dang, I need to do this next episode, and I have people who care, and it meant a lot. Thank you. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for sending in questions and send in more. I'd love doing this. This is my favorite thing. Actually, instead of questions this time, send in something that you absolutely love. Absolutely love. It could be a TV show. It could be a book. It could be a song. Actually, send in a song you love. I want to talk about music next time specifically. And I promise we're going to have a few episodes where we don't talk about music because I could ramble on and on and on and on and on about music, so I'm not going to. But next episode, let's do songs. It can be big band, jazz, heavy metal, screamo. It can be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for all I care. Because I don't care. Send in something you love. Because I love to see what you love. And I love to talk about it. Anyways, I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you so much for listening. I love you. Oh, I love me too. See, we said that at the beginning of the episode. I can't say it at the end. Come on, Sawyer. Get good. Get good. Anyways, I will see y'all on the Flippity Flop on next episode, which hopefully won't take a few months to get done. But once again, thank you and goodbye.